Scorpio, welcome. I am bringing you a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. A continued message of happy birthday, happy solar return to our beautiful Scorpios. You had about 10 days left in your cycle. That being said, I did get your birthday reading up. So the Scorpio birthday reading was posted, I believe, on Monday the 8th. A little bit later than I usually like to, but I kind of got caught up with all that Scorpio new moon energy. Yeah, it happens to me too. So it's there. It's good from your date of birth all the way through 365 days. So it's a 21-22 reading essentially. And it was good. And one of the messages that came through for you in that reading came through in the Oracle for today as well. Okay, so there is a connection I'm feeling there, though I haven't gotten to the tarot yet. So energetically, everything in the cosmos is okay. Mercury is now in your sign. He moved there on the 6th. So be on the lookout for keeping secrets or being unnecessarily secretive or private. Communications may run deep in terms of emotionality. So that may impact you more than the rest of us, quite frankly. We also have Venus shifted into Capricorn on the same day that Mercury moved into Scorpio, and that's matters of the heart. How we give and receive love is what Venus is all about in Capricorn, right? Ruled by Saturn, the great teacher. And so sometimes we have to learn lessons about practicality and how to give and receive love in more focused, serious, and practical ways, right? So this is not a transit that emphasizes romance. Oh well. So I just thought I'd let you know that. Your oracle, let's go straight to your oracle. I pulled from the Goddess Power, and you got card 12 in alignment, meaning in reverse is alignment, and it is Goddess Ellen. She is the goddess of patterns. So she comes through with an alignment message to say, Scorpio, that whatever patterns are showing up for you or are a recurring theme in your life, you're being called to see them as an opportunity to move beyond the limits of your expectations, right? Because when we have expectations, sometimes we repeat behaviors and patterns that set us up for a self-fulfilling prophecy of not getting what we want. Okay, so you're being invited to look at this as an opportunity to move beyond those limits, meaning shed those patterns. Because the whole point of this energy is if you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always gotten. So time to shake it up. The next card out is super powerful. This is the Enlightenment card from Sacred Destiny Oracle. And this is saying once you step out of the confines of those patterns, right? So it's kind of hearkening back to this oracle card and that ordinary definition of self that you have, Scorpio, when you see yourself as connected to the universe, an important part of the whole, then you move closer to enlightenment. So there's a shift here. You are entering a time of expansive transformation. And that was the message I saw in your birthday reading. It was Scorpio 2.0 is what I titled it for a reason. I see big transformation on the horizon for you in your next trip around the sun. So you're getting a little backup here, and part of that transformation may be some measure of enlightenment. So you need to trust that the changes that are coming in for you or that lie ahead for you are for your greater good, are for your highest good. And so you'll be different on the other side of it if you can just let go of those old patterns of behaviors and see yourself as an important part of something greater, rather than just seeing yourself in an ordinary context. Last card from Sacred Traveler is Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. Well, hallelujah. This is inner and outer success awaits you and is coming your way. It does ask you to work on your mindset, though, because there are beliefs about this, and part of your patterns may be that you are not worthy, that you don't believe in yourself, or that you don't think that abundance and massive transformation and enlightenment are part of your life experience. Wrong. So accept that you can reach, accept, ACCEPT, accept that you can reach any goal you desire. And even more victories will expand in your life. So believe in yourself here, Scorpio. I feel like the Gates of Triumph feels almost Ten of Pentacles to me. Although minus all the people, there's just that energy of moving towards something very expansive and illuminated and enlightened and powerfully abundant. I know. Go watch your birthday reading. It was good too. Okay, so let's see what's coming through in your connection. Speaking of Ten of Pentacles, there it is on the bottom. Thank you, Spirit. That was confirmation that I have the right feeling here. Okay, let's see what's coming through in your connection. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are here as a divine feminine, either the Scorpio or another sign watching about a Scorpio, that's fine. Sometimes you might need to flip the characters around as long as the storyline speaks to you and it's like, yep, that's what we're going through, only it's reversed. That's fine. I love that we start with the Lovers here. Oh my God. Okay, so present energy. There are choices here. There is the energy of union of, the sacred union, the sacred bond, a soul connection. Oh, my nose is itching. So that's a sign. That's a sign. It's not running. It's itching. It's like a feather. I get that sensation. Okay. Possible reunion, union, but definitely an emphasis on choices that you may need to make about this soul connection. What's your challenge? Seven of Wands. Well, hell's bells. Yeah. Resistance, defensiveness. So that's your challenge. Could be you, could be your divine counterpart. We shall see. Underneath is a Two of Swords. This is pretty interesting. Excuse my mess of a head here. Two of Swords figured prominently for the Libra reading. It was up here for what crowns them. For you, this is what's roaming around in your subconscious realm, in your psyche. It's like, I'm at a crossroads moment. A decision needs to be made. And yes, because the Lovers is a card of choice and there's some resistance on your part in dealing with that. So underneath, you may have a lot of awareness in your subconscious realm. It may even come through in your sleep state, right? In your dream state. In the past, Page of Cups. So what have you already learned and what are you bringing forward into the present and possibly the future? Page of Cups is a message of love or apology. It is usually a card of sincerity. I will have to clarify it to see if it comes through as sincere. But the need for a gentle touch, the need for sensitivity and compassion. Honestly, if you're dealing with a Libra, all these freaking cards came out. So go watch the Libra reading. What's crowning you is the Devil. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but I want to see looking forward. Okay, King of Pentacles. Good. So going forward, I'm seeing here the potential or at least a choice with regard to a stable partner. This is a masculine archetype of a life partner, but more important, it's about someone who shows up for you, who has your back, who doesn't leave you hanging, who doesn't ghost you. They're there in 3D. They're available for you. They're generous. They're kind-hearted. They're powerful, meaning like they've got their shit together. And they can juggle all the things and they can handle all the daily life tasks and still have plenty left over for you. So I kind of like that. Looks like someone's stable. Could be someone you admire or respect a good deal as well. This Devil energy is interesting because what comes in from above here is what's crowning you. It's where you're going to draw your strength for, bringing about your desired outcome. So we have the Capricornian energy of the Devil. This is Saturn. Pluto. No, sorry, Saturn. It's Capricorn. It's Saturn, the great teacher. And sometimes with the, sorry about that, sometimes with the, Devil, Lord of the Underworld. No. Sometimes with the Devil, it's a matter of control. And it can also be patterns. And you got the patterns card here and like a warning, right? Check yourself in your pattern, Scorpio, because if you keep doing what you always have done, you will get more of what you have already gotten. And sometimes this card lets you know, comes in to say, your best version of yourself is going to let go of control, is going to not need to, be so, with your heels dug in, being a little bit more flexible. It can be a card of karma as well. So we will see what that has when I clarify. Spirit says, your advice from Spirit is come from an open heart, Queen of Cups. The energy around you that you may be unaware of. Here's your King of Cups. So again, we have a definite soul bond here, especially at the level of heart and emotion. There's a soul connection here for sure that you may be resisting. Really? A Scorpio resisting? Who'd have thunk it? So this is someone's emotional availability for you. Someone who has an open heart to this connection. We'll see. They sometimes have a difficulty, the King of Cups, expressing their emotions. That may be part of the problem. Your hopes and or fears. Your fear is that what's done is done. Your hope may be that you're through a painful cycle. 10 of Swords. 10, the 0 drops off. We step back to a 1, right? The Ace of Swords. Wow, yes. It's a yes from the universe. Maybe you're hoping that you're at the end, you're completing the end of a painful cycle. But for some of you, because I see this Devil card here, you may be fearing a very painful ending. That it may involve this 5 of Pentacles. But 5 of Pentacles is your potential outcome. And this is what's serving you to that end. Could be that there's a reversal of fortune here. So again, I will wait for the clarifiers because, all the cards have reversed energies. And so it depends on what it lands near, in this case, the 10 of Swords, and what lands on it. So the energy's coming through. Gemini, Capricorn. And we have the King of Pentacles, which can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could just be dealing with a Capricorn for all I know. And the King and Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That, to me, signals that double water sign energy that frequently comes through in your readings. Not at all surprised there. So let's look at the Lovers and the 7 of Wands. Oh, wow. Well, the King of Pentacles shows up again. So we know we're talking about somebody who could potentially be a committed partner here in 3D. Let's just leave it at that for now. And on some level, I feel like you may be resisting this union, or I don't know what you're resisting, but it feels to me like if you would just sort of release control. Now I get it. Now I know why the Devil's there. If you would just give over and surrender to divine timing, it won't be so emotionally overwhelming. I'm seeing the 7 of Cups underneath as what's bubbling up under the surface for you, Scorpio. That energy of like, oh my God, there's too much to process here, so I would just rather resist. I just don't want to go into the depths. I don't want to dive deep. I've just had enough. And on some level, I feel like if you could just let go, the resistance is your challenge. The 7 of Wands is definitely a challenge. It's not supporting you. It's not your friend at this time. I feel the wheel is trying to move in your favor with regard to this King of Pentacles, and your resistance is going to keep this person further away, right? It's going to put a halt to the wheel. And I feel like you may be a little overly emotional about this and trying to tamp it down and staying very conscious. Oh my gosh. And that 7 of Wands feels like a defense mechanism. Just keeping all of it at bay. Like, I don't want to deal with this, because you may be in decision-making mode. So on some level, you're reaching a crossroads here. You're going to have to make a choice, make a decision about how you're going to proceed. Let's look at the 2 of Swords. There's your card, Scorpio. There's the King of Cups again. Just so you're clear, the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups is the same person. You know what? I pulled from the top of the deck, so this one doesn't, when I pull from the bottom of the deck, it says what's roaming around in your subconscious realm. So this is the pain of the situation. The Devil I pulled off the top. So these three cards have equal weight. Death, King of Cups, and the Devil. So now I'm getting a little confirmation here that this Devil energy may have a karmic flavor to it. And what you're wondering here and what you're needing to seek clarity on and where this crossroads energy is coming from is a decision you have to make. Is there some transformation taking place here? Is this something that should die off? Should I let this go? Or is this energy being transformed into someone who is, wait for it, emotionally available for me? So I'm almost feeling like, and because you've been there, right? You've gotten hurt in this situation, at least on some level, or in the past in another connection is also possible. And so all of this is weighing heavily on your mind in that Two of Swords, right? It almost feels like if I could hear you say, like if you were talking to me, you'd say, look, I got to call it. I got to call it, right? Two of Swords, I got to call it. I can only resist so long, and I'm feeling like I'm not sure what I'm dealing with here. There may be like lots of unprocessed emotional baggage that you're just keeping at bay with that Seven of Wands. Like, I really don't want to deal. In the past, Page of Cups, it could be a question around someone's sincerity. So let's look at it. Well, I kind of feel like you got some clarity, and that was a wish granted. You got some clarity. We have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Swords, which is an epiphany. It's right. It's a gift of clarity, knowledge, insight, wisdom, an aha moment. With the Star, and that feels like it was something you really wanted. And we have the Knight of Wands underneath. So someone returning with this, with passion and a message of love and or apology. This is something that you were clear you either wanted or that came in, and it was received as a gift, and you got some insight from it. Could also be that you figured out that what you needed. I'm just going to give this to you because I'm seeing some other signs that there could be some trouble on the horizon. So it also could be that you got this clarity that what you needed was a sincere message. Something about this person's feelings towards you, like adoration, like I care about you, I adore you, I think the world of you, and I didn't mean to do anything that would have hurt you, right? Almost like getting clarity that that's what would bring in some healing for you. And yet underneath was this Knight of Wands, like, will this person come back in? So I don't know that they did. I don't know that they did. Because that was what was bubbling up under the surface for you there, Scorpio. And maybe the realization, the clarity that what would help you heal would be a sincere word. Just a message. Well, I feel like the strength you're getting from the Devil card is that nobody's going to pull the wool over your eyes, right? Been there, done that. I'm not sure the Devil is your energy in this case. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. That's you staying independent and autonomous, single. The World card, endings and new beginnings. And the Devil is just coming in as a supportive reminder of the not so great treatment you received. Feels to me like you feel like you were maybe betrayed, played. Could be mind games, could be gaslighting, whatever this card means to you. Sometimes it's sabotage, feeling set up. Sometimes it's just, winning at all cost kind of energy. Somebody that has to be right all the time. Hey, if that's you, own it. But if not, I feel like you're here on your own and feeling very wary of that karmic presence, whoever it belongs to. I'm not sure it's you. I don't feel it's you. I feel it's connected to someone that you're attached to here. Could be this King of Pentacles, who is also the King of Cups, because there's the Devil next to the King of Cups. So we'll see. King of Pentacles. So maybe the King of Pentacles is the resistant one. Wow, wow, wow. Someone here is resistant. Could be you, could be this King of Pentacles, because we have the Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. And here's the kicker, Seven of Swords. And underneath is the Four of Swords. Some healing from this deception, from an energy of feeling betrayed, which I see here. So the Devil to me represents the betrayer, the one who played the games, the one who had to be right all the time, or who gaslighted, or who had to win at all costs, zero-sum game energy. That's the Devil. It looks like it's associated with this King of Cups, who I personally feel is the King of Pentacles. This could be somebody you've been in a partnership with in 3D for a while. Some of you. And going forward, I feel like there is some very necessary healing around that Seven of Swords. I don't know that the resistance is going to disappear. I feel like you're going to get more of what you got. If this is you, Scorpio, if you're the one in resistance, please heed the oracle. If you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you always got. If you got your heels dug in around this person, if you feel like you were played, betrayed, set up, sabotage, whatever, and you keep that energy of resistance, you're going to get, if you keep staying in this energy, you're going to get more of it. I like that the Four of Swords is underneath, though. It suggests that on some level you will be doing deep healing. But I feel like I'm seeing this resistance, and it's got me concerned. It could be yours. It almost comes through as self-protection. Message from Spirit, Queen of Cups, Six of Wands, Emperor, and you're going to have to decide what you want, because Spirit's telling you, if you keep an open heart, there is a reconciliation coming through with your Divine Masculine. Queen of Cups is you. There's the wreath of peace, the win-win outcome, the meeting each other in the middle, probably orchestrated by Divine Masculine taking the action, and underneath is the Two of Wands. You're going to hit that moment where you need to decide what you want. You'll have to choose a path forward. So you're not going to be able to stay in resistance long if you're the one in resistance. If you're the one in that defensive posture because you were cheated, or you were betrayed, or you were lied to, or you were denied something that you felt you deserved. If you stay in resistance, you'll get more of that. I say everything, Scorpio, with love. Y'all don't seem to like me too much. I never get many views on Scorpio readings. But I just speak truth, right? The cards jump. Yeah. Got a King of Cups here that's moving toward you slowly, methodically, with intention, maybe even a little cautiously. They are moving toward you in a very practical way. Yeah, they're thinking about the tower that happened. So I feel like the tower already happened. And it might have, shook them up a little bit. Because we have a King of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. So this person is manifesting an opportunity to come toward you in a super practical way, but with an open heart. Totally Venus and Capricorn energy that I described at the top of the reading. Totally. So they're recognizing that it's the simple things that matter. It's the tangible things, the practical things that keep a relationship moving forward. They're manifesting that. I feel like they got their wake-up call. Like they had like a big, oh my gosh, a big shift. Whatever happened, whatever fell out between you, they got the memo. Hopes and fears, 10 of Swords. Yeah, I feel this is totally you hoping that you have come to the end of a painful cycle. You know, the Hermit and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a divine gift of inspired passion. It's a little different, markedly different from the Hermit energy, but there's something here saying you're hoping that you've gained a lot of wisdom and you can set out in a new and powerful direction. Right? That Ace of Wands feels to me like you're feeling the gift of a potential future that holds promise for you and excitement and passion. You're just hoping that, you know, the solitary journey you've been on, that the pain is ending. And I'm saying that because we have the Queen of Wands underneath. That's you getting your mojo back. That's how it's coming out for me. Queen of Wands underneath, just starting to feel that sense of passion and excitement, and there's leadership in the Queen of Wands. There's like, she's like, you know, there are moths to a flame when it comes to the Queen of Wands. Everyone circles around her and there's the flame. So I do feel on some level that you're hoping that you've just come through the end of a very painful situation. And that what you've learned about yourself will serve you well going forward in this new, positive, almost enlightened direction. Harkening back to your oracle. So, potential outcome. What does the Five of Pentacles have to say? Yeah, I feel the Five of Pentacles is coming through reversed. I feel like some little message comes in and just kind of lights the spark. Here you are, Queen of Cups. Five of Pentacles is literally coming through reversed. Like a reversal of fortune, getting the stability back and having this new beginning and all this potential abundant stability, even maybe an offer coming in, even if it comes in a tentative way. Right? Think of the Page of Wands as someone who may not be as evolved as you are, or who is newer to, you know, the depths of this kind of a relationship, and so tries to keep things intentionally light. Still a message is still passionate. Passionate message is passionate message, and I think that this card has more power than I would have even thought. Because underneath is this Ace of Pentacles, because you are going to perceive it as a new beginning. Even though it's coming in small, it will kind of rectify this energy of feeling devalued. I feel you've felt devalued in this situation. That's why you may have your heels dug in. That's why you may be so resistant and self-protective. It's because something happened. Obviously something happened. We have the Tower. Something happened that may have left you feeling devalued. I'm just going to say that because I don't see anything else, and therefore this new beginning, right? We're done with the Ten of Swords. We have this Ace of Pentacles coming in, the Ace of Wands. You're feeling inspired. You had your aha moment in the past already, and now you're more cautious, and you're kind of emphasizing your independence here as you wait for the new cycle to begin. And I do feel like this devil energy could be yours, could be theirs. You're just going to have to, it depends on your own storyline. But on some level, it feels like ego, an ego issue with regard to some measure of betrayal, or, I mean, I know Seven of Swords is more betrayal, but even the Five of Swords is feeling set up. Feeling set up, you know, or somebody just blowing smoke, telling you what they thought you wanted to hear. So that's what I see for you here, Scorpio. The extended will be all about, all from the perspective of the divine masculine. I'll pull an energy card, like how are they showing up, present energy, how they feel about the situation, like how do they see it, what do they think about it, how do they feel about you, and what are their intentions toward you going forward. And I'll pull another card from Spirit or the universe to kind of guide you with regard to that energy. And I'll close out with some additional intuitively selected oracle for you. So who showed up in this reading? Gemini, Sagittarius. The King of Pentacles, as I said, can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. Scorpio, Capricorn twice, Aquarius. We do have the King of Cups in this reading twice. That can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Sagittarius in the Knight of Wands. Little Virgo in the Nine of Pentacles. Aquarius and Capricorn. We got a lot of Capricorn and Aquarian energy in this reading, just FYI. Queen of Cups also, that's you. Aries, Virgo and Gemini, more Aries, more Virgo. And Queen of Wands can be Aries, Leo, Sag. So lots of energy showed up in this reading. We'll take a look at what comes through for your divine masculine. Doesn't matter what their sign is. It's based on this reading here. The link's below. Hope to see you there, Scorpio. Go check out your birthday reading. It's a good one, very related to this whole reading. So happy. All the best to you on your next trip around the sun. And I'll see you in a future reading. Bye for now.